I don't believe you. You're a lying son of a cunt. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. Oh, and it's been fucking scrubbed clean? Oh, wrong fucking one. Never mind, that's that one. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack that was used on the victim. The knife is a part of the special 3-piece set which has a dagger designed like no other. The evidence and testimony, it all points to that girl. There is no counter-argument. There's always a counter-argument. It's just you're not ready for it, okay? That is your definite evidence? You see now that she is definitely the killer, right? No, Mr. Edgeworth, you've got to believe me. I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear. And you came in here because you were chasing this suspicious person. That's right, I ran into this office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground, next to my foot, so I turned on the lights. But then... Aha! Who's there? This is... I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream. When I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her. Why would she scream after stabbing him? What? So the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon. I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's fingerprint on it. But the suspicious person in the black coat who came into the room before me... You continued to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go? That I don't know. But I know they came in here. That sounds like the desperate excuse of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? We can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth. She has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some hard evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't... Okay. Don't worry. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument if you can. Don't worry, I can and I will. Like, the counter argument would be... There's no blood on her. At all. If you stab someone in the throat, you're gonna get soaked in blood. If you're wearing... And she has to get rid of her clothes or whatever. There's no blood on the handle. That means it would have gone on her hands. Or gloves or whatever. So, unless we're, like, going into the universe where she took off her gloves to stab, but then, like, wiped off the knife, and then screamed after he was already dead. Like, we're just getting into, like, just absurdity. One blade of the knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer was holding.
Hold it!
Press on it. I ask that you please refrain from speculation. It's a sound hypothesis derived from the evidence. There's no room for debate. Miles Edgeworth, know that ungraceful loss will not be tolerated, my subordinate. Now rebut her hypothesis with factual logic. Otherwise, what was your investigation for? Yes, you are correct, thank you. Helping a subordinate out with advice on the job is a job of any good superior. She seems to be rather enjoying herself, but she is correct nonetheless. Agent Sheenha, please continue with your testimony. The thing is, this thing can be removed, like the handle. I don't know if, like, she cares about that, right? About the 3-piece set, is there really no other like it? Let's ask Ambassador Palaeno for more detail, shall we? Knives are indeed special. They're the butterfly, the symbol of the Republic of Babhal engraved on them. But because there are only 3 of them in the world, they're very, very valuable. The national symbol, huh? Well, the knives are covered with the butterfly design. Along with the Alba Halician set, our respective countries only have 3 knives each. Let's see. Are you satisfied now? If so, let's continue. Oh my god. Fuck. Handle. Like, this? Thank you. One of them worked, okay? So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly head design on it. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a look at this. There's blood on the blade, and yet there's not a speck of blood on the handle. We can talk a little faster, Edgeworth. This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to the blade. Yep. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon. And it wasn't the real murder weapon. This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? Oop. Easy. As you can see, the Balbalisian knife has now been disassembled into 2 parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body, and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Cochin was killed with the butterfly-themed knife. This should clear up any and all suspicion surrounding Kay. Easy. Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles. Where are the handles? Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing? I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem. Huh. The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Cochin's killer. Easy. What is that mark on there? It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means. No, not really. The knife's not here. Butterflies rest on the flowers all the time and drink their sweet nectar. Oh my fucking god. And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? Nope. The answer is clearly not a chance. Now, to prove the relationship between butterflies, it would be the embassy guide.
Take that!
You can't be serious. It appears that you've made the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right. The Kingdom of Albahest. In other words, this blade is from one of the Albahest ornamental knives. Ah. Good music. This part of the knife handle has Balhal's national symbol on it, the butterfly of it. Therefore, is an undeniably Balbalisian in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Yep, this person was the great thief, and they ended up going to what's it's called, the other side. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Sheena? After the fire had broken out. That's right, Kay entered the Balbalisian embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Albahestian side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire. Which means that Kay could not have transported an Albahestian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer. Easy peasy. Well, way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! What a great victory. staring at her. Wow. Hey, why is everyone so quiet? I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next. What is the meaning of this? An Albahestian knife here? Do you mean how did this find its way to the Republic of Babhal? It didn't just find its way over. Rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over. You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run. Now that's the way a great thief operates. Okay. Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did. Not really, bud. Come on, you don't have to be shy about it. Fuck off. Your argument is still not airtight. It's airtight enough. Fuck off. Get out of my country. Would you care to elaborate? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there's still the possibility that she is the great thief. Is that proof enough to have her arrested on murder charges? Nope. Get the fuck out. That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real one. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicion that the girl is the one who started the fire. We didn't start the fire, okay? Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she calls herself the thief, and that in itself is the most elegant proof. Miss Shinha? Yes. I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. I am the great thief, and I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards, I will walk it the best I can. It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that. Thanks a lot for the concern, Miss Sheena. Let me share something with you too, as a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? What? Well, I guess we'd better get going. Going? To where? To the Kingdom of Albahast. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. To see where the Albahastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Albahastian embassy a visit. Get to work. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. Understood. Easy peasy. Thank you. Saving. March 14, 7:44 p.m. Theater Neutralis lobby. Going off! One. You morons. One! Shifu, 99 callouts. So all 99 members are most likely here and accounted for, sir. Hey, you. Yeah, you, the second number one from my right. Sir, yes, sir. Here, a birthday present for you. What? Shifu, I didn't know you knew all of our birthdays. What a kind heart you have. Shifu, you're more of a man than we'll ever be, sir. I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday. Lingzi says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. You're fired. That isn't present for you, it's for your younger brother's wife's younger brother. Tell him I said hi, and happy birthday, won't you? I'll slap her on the ass later. Yes, sir. Shifu, I can't believe you remember that much about each of us. Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying. This is ridiculous. I should probably leave them to their alone time. Alright, meeting's over. Everyone, head for your posts. Dismissed. Sir! These guys are absolute losers. Yo, were you guys there the whole time? I got a call from Sheena and she's already filled me in. Sounds like you're out to get in my way again. I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Albahestian embassy. Huh. And what if I say no? Agent Lang, this man is my subordinate. As I have received permission from the ambassador, he is to be extended the same rights. Sorry, sis, but it's not that simple. Albahest has the strictest immigration regulations in the world. Or didn't you know? We're not immigrating. Even among my elite men, about only half of them were admitted into the country. And besides, any more cooks in the kitchen, we might spoil the soup, if you get what I mean. How dare you make such assumptions? Don't take this the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of Albahest, Miss Von Karma. Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Albahest are a bit of a mess right now. What do you mean by a bit of a mess? No one told you? We had an incident in Albahest as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor. Look, Wolfie, just let us in already. Is there a problem here, Agent Lang? Whoa, what the fuck? Who's the old man? Not really, just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in. Ambassador Alba, I ask that you please allow these people to join the investigation. I'm being paid because of my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you good people in that kind of situation. It is all because I lack the strength to govern well. Please, it is nothing of the sort, Ambassador. You weakling! Cursius? Curse your frailty and inability to effect change in your country. What are you? The thing is, investigations conducted in my country have been under Agent Lang. It is my judgment that in order to minimize disruption in the investigation, I should leave everything up to Agent Lang. There, see? No way. Oh my god. Ambassador Alba, I ask that you please reconsider letting them into Albahest. What's that? My very own secretary has been murdered in the Albahestian embassy, and he was apparently caught up in some very shady dealings, completely unbeknownst to me. So I ask for your cooperation in our investigation. These aren't much, but I hope they can cover your travel expenses to Balbahal someday. Alright, I get it. Even if you beg Ambassador Alba, I still have to give the final okay anyway. Alright, you hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? We're in. Not so fast, my little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Balbahal murder. Should be a cowgirl, but okay. So I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Balbahal. Detective Gumshoe, please take good care of Kay for me. Yes, sir. Sounds good to me. Fewer troublemakers, the better. Fuck you. Rasp. Someone kicked the old man. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes. So I wanted to ask for a while now, but that lady over there, is she who I think she is? Oh, that's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet. Franziska von Karma, the prosecutorial prodigy. It's nice to meet you again. Oh, I knew it. You're the whip lady. You may address me as Miss Von Karma. Miss Von Karma, I lead the investigation of Albahest in your hands. Thanks. Rest assured, I will outsmart both the smuggling ring and the Great Thief. The smuggling ring, huh? Perhaps I should ask Franziska a bit more about them before I head into Albahest. And I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Palenio for all that he has done for me. She's still... Okay, good. She's fucking fucked off. Okay, I'm glad you are not hurt. But please refrain from such recklessness and alright? What if you had run into the Great Thief? You could have been killed. Sorry to make you worry like that. I'll be more careful from now on. Good girl. It's good to conduct some self-reflection every once in a while. It's funny, you know? When I talk with you, Mr. Edgeworth, it's like I'm talking with my father. Ah, I don't want to hear that. Please stop. Is that so? I've really seen that old tour. Please, don't say that. Ambassador Paulino, I am in your debt. No, it is nothing, because it is about all I can do for you, I'm afraid. I only ask that you please bring Manny's killer to justice. I will, Ambassador, on my honor. Woo, wow. You're so sensational, you really piqued my curiosity. I know they aren't much, but know that I'm giving them to you wholeheartedly. No, that's quite alright. Oh well, how about this then? Sure. And what exactly is it? Ink. It's fountain pen ink, known as Balbalesian ink. It's made exclusively in Balbal. So this is the Balbalesian ink. We make it from wheat crystal oil, which is mined through our mineral mines. We have children do it. Please accept this ink, one dip of your fountain pen in this, and you can write for hours in your organizer. Unfortunate for me, the ink in my pen just happened to run out. I gladly accept your gracious gift. That'll be important. Great, wonderful. I guarantee to you that writing with our ink is an unforgettable experience. And since we don't export it, if you run out, you're always welcome to come and visit our fair nation. Talk about cornering the customer along with the market. Thanks. At least I got something out of it. You made so much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. It's truly amazing. Agent Hicks, whose help I had requested, was cut down before he completed his task. There is no room for further failure in my perfect investigation. In spite of that, I believe you were able to obtain some insight into the ring, correct? It was nothing. I simply made some deductions based on the smuggling item I was following. You mean the Balbalesian ink? Yeah, what else would it be? Holy shit. But why are there restrictions on the export of the ink to begin with? That's classified Interpol info. Francisca, as your subordinate, I am part of your investigation now. Don't you think it would be beneficial if I was as well-informed as you? Point taken. Very well, I'll fill you in. Recently, we discovered some very well-made counterfeit bills circulating in Zhengfa. Counterfeit bills? Yes, as you may have deduced, the counterfeits are being made with Babhal's special Balbalesian ink. It's virtually impossible to distinguish bills made with the ink from the real ones. Thus, it was only natural for Interpol to keep an eye on the Republic of Babhal. Ooh. Well, I mean, it's for sure that Manny was part of it, right? That's where this document comes into play, correct? Correct. Mr. Cochin was smuggling large amounts of Balbalesian ink. Furthermore, he was charged with running the embassy's printing equipment. That's all the evidence I need to know he was the head of the smuggling ring. The question is why? Like, why was he killed? Well, he was killed because probably a secret was going to get out, right? Of the, of what he knew with the smuggling operation. That's 99% why he probably ended up getting the knife here. However, there remains one tiny problem. Let me guess. You still have yet to find the counterfeit bills or the smuggled ink. Yes, and while we're listing things, I might as well add the counterfeit plates to the pile. Since we haven't been able to locate any of these items in the Balbalesian embassy, we're looking in the Albahastian embassy next. I mean, it's definitely both of them working together here. It doesn't matter where they're hidden. Mark my words, I will find them. Nice. Well, shall we get going? What's wrong, Kay? I didn't get permission to enter Albahast, so we're going to go gather whatever info we can on the Balbalesian side, okay? Alright, I'm counting on you two. Right, I'm counting on you and Miss Von Karma to sniff out clues in Albahast. Oh, and Mr. Edgeworth, if you happen to come across my phone, you let me know, okay? If you tell me, I'll rush over straight away, no matter where you are. I'll let you know when the time comes. Okay, sweet. Well, at least this place isn't a shithole. Oh! What do you think you're doing to my subordinate? You're... Oh, God fucking Larry. Why? Why is he here? It makes no sense. Edgy. Oh, thank the heavens you're here. I'm in a really, really big pickle, your lordship. The raven, it appeared. Poof. And then disappeared. Swoosh. And though I had the steel samurai, my sword hid. Oh, I'm so confused. I don't know what anything is anymore. Who's this fruitcake? I'm Larry, of the House of Butts, married man of Neo Tokyo, milady. Now I remember, this person is one of your friends, isn't he, Miles? Yes, frighteningly enough, he is. Hey, what's up with that answer? Your best bud is in a bind, and you act like it's no big deal. What sort of bind are we talking about here? The suspect kind. I instantly became a suspect in a murder. I see, that is quite the bind. Not that we're in the least bit surprised. Yes, I pretty much expected this news. From the instant I saw this unlucky face. His name is Larry Butts. I have known him since grade school, and for as long as I've known him, he has been the world's largest source of trouble with a capital T. The butt of every joke. Hey, what kind of introduction is that? You're so mean, Edgy. If you're not careful, you might find your tiny number of friends go down by one. That wasn't called for. Besides, you're... Wait, hold on. Larry! It was you! You're the one who wrote my Steel Samurai autograph? Huh. Oh, you didn't notice earlier? I even winked at you through my headpiece. What's going on, and why are you beat red? Sorry, but could you not speak to me right now?